I had this shoe with a review of the Nike Jaw 4. For size 9.5, it weighs about 412 grams, so it's definitely, I think, the heaviest among the Jaws. I think 3 weight less than this. It definitely feels like it's the heaviest Jaw series of them all. Fit-wise, I would advise going half a size up. It's definitely a bit more roomier than Jaw 3, but it's snug just like the Jaw 1s and the 2s. So go with whatever size with the Jaw 1s. Jaw 2s were kind of weird too. So the fit is very comparable to Jaw 1, except it still has a bit of a dead space and less of a padding on the heel toe box area. The lockdown is great. This shape and the lace loops and everything, it locks down really nicely. But unfortunately, the upper is very stifling. It's got the suede-y, I don't know what you call this. It feels like paper pulp, paper mache. It's not that breathable. It's trying to be like Kobe 6, but it's not. And also, the heel padding is okay, nothing irritating here. But on the medial side, this little part, as you can tell, there's a very sharp edge. Not just this, but inside. This will hurt the hell out of you. It really chafes into your ankle. But I guess it all depends on the shape of your foot and the kind of socks your ankle protection you wear. Maybe you won't feel that abrasion, but definitely kind of like the Jaw 2s, it has a bit of an irritation here, maybe slightly worse because it's so much more rigid here. That's something you might want to consider. The tongue is super thin, so when you lace it up, the lockdown is great, but you can feel that, circulation cutting sensation here. So I don't know what the hell they were thinking with this paper thin tongue. Cushion, Cushlon 3.0, to me, just say it's Phylon or just EVA foam. I've never been impressed with Cushlon. I don't know what the hell Nike's doing with that lazy name. It's not even Lunarlon, it's not even React. And every time they say Cushlon, every Cushlon feels different. There's no consistency, so it really makes me want to say F you to Nike. The way they're just pushing this, end-all, be-all foam, Cushlon 3.0 shit. So it's a Cushlon 3.0 midsole with a superpower insole. The insole definitely does a lot of heavy lifting because if you just wear the shoe without the insole, it feels like nothing burger. Just maybe a slight compression in the heel on the forefoot. You literally feel the outsole. So the good thing is it feels much lower to the ground than the previous model, the Jaw 3s. And with the addition of this insole, it definitely provides a more enhanced cushioning on the forefoot and the heel. This is nothing incredible. I thought it was ZoomX, but even if you've experienced the sensation of ZoomX insoles in shoes like the GT Cut Turbo, it's good, but it's not worth like jacking up the price to double what it used to be, or just to brag about it all over town. It's kind of like a lightweight PU or polyurethane type of material. Not that lightweight, it's pretty hefty too. The reason why the shoe is heavy is partially because of this insole. This is not a drop-in midsole, it's an insole. So even if it provides that extra comfort, it's not a game changer. So what it feels like is, it feels like Book 1, but a little bit more soft on the forefoot. It feels like A1. It feels a lot like the A1. It feels like the GT Cut 3, not crazy different from that model. GT Cut 3 Turbo, I would say slightly less supple or cushiony or bouncy like the GT Cut Turbo slightly. GT Cut Turbo 0.5 maybe, slightly less sensation there. In terms of stability, this little outsole that runs all the way here to the medial side does a good job of providing that security. The Jordan Triangle was all over the place with the wonkiness, but the Jaw 4s actually has a lot of beefy rubber and outsole substance to provide the stability while allowing some compression in the heel. And the outrigger is incredible. This whole lateral side is basically an outrigger, and this A material, kind of like the an upgrade of the pod that you used to see Nike experimented with shoes like the Zoom Flight 5, that Bug Eye. This actually does a better job of wrapping and providing that anti-rollover protection. Outrigger and this together, it is fantastic. It does what the stupid Luca isoplate doesn't do. Isoplate is there to kill your pinky and not provide the stability. This one actually doesn't hinder your foot or hurt your foot in any way. I don't think it'll hurt anyone. I don't think people have toes right here. Maybe some exceptional people, but yeah, you're not gonna feel any discomfort. And at the same time, it provides excellent stability and anti-rollover protection. So that is great. The traction is incredible. There's little triangles. They're smaller. They're sharper than the weird jaw logo that was all over the place, like in the jaw 3. It's not as dust sensitive. So this is a definite upgrade compared to the jaw 3s. It maintains the jaw logo identity without sacrificing functionality. So traction is great. I thought these number 12s all over these little parts might be a little bit dangerous, but these are not high abrasion areas, so it's good that they're just there for ornamental purposes, although they do extend all the way to the medial side to provide the stability. So traction wise, it is pretty incredible. Yeah, that's pretty much all I can say about this shoe. The price point, it went up. I guess they tried to do a little bit more so it's forgivable, but still it's jaw. I think a part of his identity is that it's not crazy expensive. So it's sad to see the shoe that started on a humble note kind of slightly crawl their way up in terms of the price tag and the price range. So yeah, that's it. It's not very breathable. It's very hard. This paper mache upper, it's really stifling. So bad upper, little chafing on the lateral side right below the ankle because it's not a low cut, it's not a mid cut, it's kind of a tweener. Paper thin tongue really hurts your feet when you lace up the shoes tight. The lace locking system is incredible. The traction is awesome. The outrigger is incredible. Cushioning is just barely above Book 1.